Alright, let's talk about something that's got the space community buzzing. NASA's Artemis program is back on track, and the moon rocket is heading to the launch pad. But here's the kicker. They're targeting an April 1st launch. Yes, April Fool's Day. Personally, I think that's either the worst or the most genius date to choose, depending on how you look at it. If it succeeds, it's a historic moment. If something goes wrong, the internet will never let NASA live it down. But let's dive into why this matters and what's really going on here. First off, this isn't just another rocket launch. The SLS, Space Launch System, and Orion spacecraft are part of NASA's ambitious Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the moon for the first time since the Apollo era. What makes this really interesting is that it's not just about planting flags and taking selfies on the lunar surface. Artemis is about establishing a sustainable presence on the moon, which could be a stepping stone to Mars. In my opinion, this is NASA's way of saying, we are not just visiting the moon, we are moving in. Now, let's talk about the journey to the launch pad. Moving this 5,000-ton behemoth for miles might sound simple, but it's a painstaking process that can take up to 12 hours. One thing that immediately stands out is the sheer scale of this operation. It's like moving a small mountain, and every inch of that journey is critical. What many people don't realize is that these kinds of logistical challenges are often what delay missions, not just technical glitches. It's a reminder that space exploration is as much about engineering on Earth as it is about rockets in space. Speaking of delays, this mission has had its fair share. From helium flow issues to liquid hydrogen leaks, the Artemis program has been plagued by setbacks. What this really suggests is that space exploration is hard, like, really hard. Every time NASA encounters a problem, they have to roll the rocket back into the assembly building, diagnose the issue, and fix it. It's like trying to repair a car while it's still driving down the highway. From my perspective, these delays aren't failures. They're proof that NASA is taking the time to get it right. After all, when you're sending humans into space, there's no room for error. Now, let's talk about the crew. 3 American astronauts and 1 Canadian are set to fly around the moon on this 10-day mission. What makes this crew fascinating is that they're not just test pilots, they're pioneers. If successful, this mission will pave the way for Artemis 3, which aims to land humans on the moon by 2025. Personally, I think the inclusion of a Canadian astronaut is a big deal. It shows that space exploration is becoming a global effort, and that's something we should all be excited about. But here's the bigger question. Why does this matter? If you take a step back and think about it, Artemis isn't just about the moon. It's about pushing the boundaries of what humanity can achieve. It's about inspiring a new generation of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. In my opinion, the real value of this mission isn't the data it collects or the rocks it brings back. It's the spark it ignites in people who watch it unfold. That's why I'll be glued to my screen on April 1st, hoping this isn't an April Fool's joke but the beginning of a new era in space exploration. So, what do you think? Is NASA setting itself up for a historic achievement or a viral meme? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're as fascinated by space as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning.